Have you ever thought about being one of those storybook characters, or, when they put them in the movies and it looks awesome? I want to be the hero.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, the main characters in those books, those movies, they always have some huge villain that they have to face. Like, they don't get to just relax and be the good guy. And even when they defeat that enemy, there's always a next one coming.
Isn't that always the case? It's like, okay, this movie's over, and then next movie, there's another bad guy. It's, man, this guy never gets a break.
I know, it's, we're not storybook characters, but we do have an enemy that opposes us. But the good news is we don't fight him alone, and we know his tactics. We know what he's going to do.
Well, especially because he hasn't changed his tactics in so long. In the book of Ezra in the Bible, the Israelites are trying to rebuild Jerusalem, their holy city, but their neighbors don't want that to happen. So check out what happens in Ezra 4:4. It says, "Then the local residents try to discourage and frighten the people of Judah to keep them from their work."
I mean, discouragement, fear, right? Being frightened. Do those sound familiar to you? These are the same tools that the enemy, the devil, uses against you and me to try to stop us in our tracks.
There's this old study Bible that put it this way: discouragement and fear are two of the greatest obstacles in completing God's work. Discouragement eats away at our motivation. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm feeling that. I can see that happening in my life. And fear paralyzes us, so we don't act at all.
I don't know what God is calling you to do, but do you feel discouragement trying to pull you back from that? Like maybe you shouldn't do it? Or is fear just pouring the concrete around your feet, keeping you frozen in place?
There's no reason to feel shame over that, but rather, now that you know, whether you can see and identify, okay, this is happening in my heart and in my mind, today becomes an opportunity to realize that, and then to turn it to God, talk to him about it, and ask him to help you with it, because you never fight this enemy alone.